channel message in a while, but this message stuck with me. And it's surrounding the current state of being that you're in. Now, I got this reference from a vision I had of Game of Thrones. As y'all know, they already have like a new House of Dragons, whatever. They have that out. I'm talking about the original Game of Thrones when we saw the uprising of Khaleesi. Now, if you guys remember in the beginning stages of her journey, it was rough. It started off rough, but as you see her progress, you see her go through a season where she's lost. She doesn't know really how to assert herself. She's taken. She's under she's under someone else's rule. She's following someone else's regime. She was abused by her. You know what I mean? Like, she went through so many different phases before she got to a place of true confidence and leadership within herself. And there's a particular season, there's a particular moment where this is after her husband and her child passes away, right? And she's now taking whatever's left of her tribe into the desert. And prior to that, she went into the fire and came out unburned and told her people, follow me. I promise to take care of you. I promise to lead you into salvation, essentially, is what she said. And not too long after, they skip around a bit when it comes to the details, but there's a particular scene where her and whatever's left of her tribe is walking in this desert, and her and her council have this intimate conversation where she's trying to still be strong for her people, but she's having this moment of weakness with her counselor, and she tells him, like, how in the hell am I supposed to care for these people? I promised them, like, their nations. I promised them land. I promised them all these things. And we are now in the desert about to fucking die. I don't know what to do. You know what I mean? And I just feel like there's something about that. There's something about that being where you are, right? Because we already talked about going through a wilderness season. But see, the funny thing about going through a wilderness season is that sometimes you just don't know when the season is going to let up. And in her case, she was close to another city, another town, people that were about to take her in. But prior to that, I mean, it's obviously a moment of vulnerability where it's like, dude, I am just trying to keep my head above water. I don't know. I know that I'm meant for greatness. I know that I'm meant for all these things. You know what I mean? But my God, I am just trying to get myself together. Huh? I am just trying to hold it together now. And I feel like there is a strength in that, but also I feel like that's just where you guys are. It's kind of like one of those moments where you could possibly be in a season where you're just walking. We have been in a wilderness season for a really long time, so we've felt the effects of what it means to be in a drought. Money dried up, opportunities dried up, energy has dried up. So a lot of us could be in this season of feeling like exhausted, not really knowing like where to go. And the funny thing about it is, like, you reach a point in your wilderness season, and I can just attest to this being where I am right now personally. It gets to a point where you just be like, look, whatever is going to happen now, let it happen now. Whatever you are going to do, God, just do it. I have reached a point now in my journey where I am just walking. And that's what it feels like when you're coming off of the heels of a wilderness season. You just get to a point where you're just like, look, all I have the strength to do is just keep walking. I can't go back. I don't know what the hell is in front of me, but I have no choice but to just keep walking. And there is a level of surrender associated with that. And it's almost like a forced surrender, because you get to a point where you're burnt out, your nerves are shot, and get to this point, it's like a precipice in the journey where it's like I have stressed myself out to the point of stressivity. I can't stress no more. Yeah, like either I am going to have to trust God, because everything else I don't have the capacity to keep ruminating and worrying about. So it's it's actually kind of funny, but in a way it's just a testimony to where we are right now. It feels almost like, look, I don't know where this is headed. But even in that moment, Khaleesi was still this fire, she was still a leader. Her destiny wasn't like, she was still going to become Khaleesi. She was still very much so going to become powerful, a leader. Like, her destiny was still on, but this part of the journey is a part of it. It's the truth. Every part of the journey is important. Every part of it. And see, I had this particular moment with myself today. I'm going through a season now where I'm just like, dude, I don't know what to do. And it's funny, a lot of you guys may resonate with this. You've been going through a lot of the same things, like situations you used to go through are coming back up again, right? So similar financial situations you may find yourself in, similar jobs, similar, all these things, right? You may have even found yourself picking up bad, like, coping mechanisms, like you may be smoking more, you may be doing all the things that you previously once let go. It could be harder for you to meditate. You may be in this season where you're just like really restless. And I had been going through that for so long. It's like, it's almost hard to really check in with yourself, right? Because when you're going through a process, sometimes you reach a point where you just check out. You're like, dude, this is a lot. You know, you have moments where you just kind of like, I know I have a promise over my life, but dude, I can't, you know? And I had this moment today with myself where I asked, where are you? I asked myself that question. I'm posing the question for you to ask yourself as well. Where am I right now in the process? And when I asked myself that, it was like I had a moment of true clarity where I was like, I just really started getting more in depth with what I was asking, the question at hand. Like, where am I? Where's my, what's the state of my mental health? What is this situation stirring about within me? And I was just in a moment of vulnerability where I was like, man, like, things have really been hard. I have been going through things and such an intense amount of confusion surrounding my journey. And I've reached a point now where I'm just kind of walking. But I was honest with myself, and I said, you know what? As disappointing and as chaotic and confusing as this may be, I'm understanding of it. I understand more deeply now why this particular phase is important. And it's because this moment is bringing about true clarity, right? Like, as bad as I want to rush out of this confusing, chaotic situation, I have to be honest about the fact that I am gaining a bit more clarity on what it is that I truly want. And it's uncomfortable, right? Because sometimes when you ask for clarity, one of the ways that you can find out what it is that you truly want is by getting yourself in situations that you don't want. It's almost like a process of elimination. So exposing yourself to things that you don't necessarily like, again, just so you can allow your full lessons, all the things to finally catch up with you. See, clarity takes time. So the specification process that's happening in the midst of this walking is ultimately what's needed to get you to where it is that you're trying to go. And the funny thing about Khaleesi is that she was always still going to end up where she was meant to be, and it's going to be the same case for you. You just got to keep going.